Is Jungkook preparing for something big? In the midst of his busy military service, shocking reports emerged that his private music studio in his luxurious mansion is now undergoing a major renovation with the addition of sophisticated tools that arouse the curiosity of many. For what exactly? Is this just a facility update, or is there a hidden reason the idol is being planned? Although Jungkook is currently in the midst of a mandatory military service that restricts his public activities, the fact that his private studio is getting new equipment raises big questions. Studio renovations for an artist in the middle of a military enlistment period are not something that is common in the K-pop industry. Plus, the various high-tech tools that reportedly went into the studio led to a lot of speculation, from Jungkook's return to the music industry after his military service to the possibility of a massive collaboration project. Why did Jungkook choose this moment, in the midst of his mandatory military service, to make a major update to his personal studio? The choice of this time raises a big question mark, considering that not a few artists actually postpone personal projects while fulfilling their national obligations. Some observers consider this an unusual step, even bold, given the limited space for movement. For a global star like Jungkook, a break during military service can mean a difficult wait. However, instead of disappearing from the public's radar, reports about his new studio signal that Jungkook is not only absent, but seems to be preparing for something big. Sources close to the studio's renovation say the changes aren't just cosmetic. There have been significant technological improvements, including the addition of state-of-the-art audio devices commonly used in world-class music production. The main reason behind this move remains an enigma. However, some conjecture comes to the fore. Was this Jungkook's way of keeping his creativity alive during his military days? Or was the studio set up as a means to work independently, perhaps even to complete a previously started project? If true, it's a big surprise for fans who might not have expected that Jungkook would remain active, albeit under limited conditions. With the addition of high-tech tools at Jungkook's music studio, there has been speculation that each device might hold a veiled hint of a major upcoming project. Sources close to the renovation process mentioned that the studio is equipped with the latest audio devices, including digital mixing consoles used only in professional productions, international standard microphones, and sound processing devices commonly found in the studios of top producers. Not only that, there are also reports of the latest music production software that facilitates remote collaboration. These advanced devices not only provide a high level of audio quality, but also support more complex musical explorations. Each edition of this equipment seems to give a hint that the project being prepared is not an ordinary work. It could be that this equipment allows Jungkook to work independently and flexibly, whether composing a new composition or working on vocals for a big project that has been planned for a long time. Many fans also tried to analyze the meaning behind the addition of these tools. Some speculate that Jungkook will try new genres, or even explore a more experimental artistic side. Not a few also expect this studio to be a place where Jungkook can work without limits, given that he is famous for his perfectionism in music production. If it is true that this studio is designed to accommodate a wider range of creations, it could be that fans will soon be presented with works that not only arouse the ear, but also the heart. From all these details, one thing is certain: Jungkook's new studio is designed with technical capabilities that are far above average, as if preparing the ground for the work that will probably hit the music industry when he returns. Does the addition of this tool indeed signal the beginning of a secret project? These little clues certainly add to the curiosity of the public. Every little development about Jungkook's new studio makes fans' emotions and enthusiasm overflow, especially those who hope he is preparing his second solo album. After the first successful solo album, fans longed for the next work of the magne. The addition of state-of-the-art tools in his private studio further strengthened speculation that he might be planning something monumental. Will this really lead to a second solo album? Many fans interpreted this studio update as a hint that Jungkook may be working on new, more profound and complex music, perhaps with a more mature sound that reflects his growth during his time in the military. For ARMY, Jungkook's work is more than just music. It's a reflection of shared journeys, struggles, and dreams. Any speculation spread on social media reflects their sincerity and hope to hear Jungkook's voice in his solo projects again. In fact, some fans have begun to string together theories that this more up-to-date studio will allow him to create albums with a variety of genres and nuances that have never been explored. For fans, this possibility feels like a gift, something very much anticipated after a long wait. With so many signs indicating that something is being prepared, the big question remains. Will Jungkook return with a deeper, more personal, and more riveting album? If true, this will be a historic moment that will be remembered not only by fans, but also the music world as a whole. Each setup at Jungkook's new studio seemed to signal a new direction he was heading in, a transformation that invited the big question. What exactly was he planning? In the midst of his military service, at a time when many idols are reducing their activities, Jungkook seems to be increasingly actively renewing his creative space. This step arouses curiosity, as if there is a hidden message behind every piece of equipment added and every detail paid attention to. For an artist with as much precision and vision as Jungkook, this preparation is almost certainly more than a technical necessity. This is probably his way of conveying to the world that he is ready to step into a new chapter in his career. Is he setting the stage for a comeback with a completely new solo work? Or could it be a preparation for cross-genre collaborations or deeper musical explorations, which could reveal a different side of him? This preparation also hints at Jungkook's extraordinary dedication. As one of the global stars, Jungkook certainly understands the high expectations of his fans around the world. The addition of advanced tools in his new studio seems to indicate that he is committed to creating better, more authentic, and perhaps bolder work. For him, every instrument, every detail, is part of the journey to perfection in music. Fans and industry watchers alike are eagerly awaiting what will come out of this studio. With all the preparation and state-of-the-art equipment he invested, one thing is clear. Jungkook is preparing something big, something that will probably change the way the world sees him as an artist. Perhaps this is the moment for Jungkook to truly show who he is, and the world can only wait hopefully, preparing to welcome the work that has resulted from this tireless dedication. Behind this studio update, many believe that there are clues that point to Jungkook's future direction in his music career. Is all this part of a larger strategy to welcome Jungkook's return after completing his military service? Or could this be a form of preparation for a collaborative project with another major artist? Although there is no official statement yet, every small step of this renovation seems to signal that something big is being prepared. From all the rumors and signs, it is clear that fans can only wait with hope, while imagining the great works that will be born from the luxurious studio.